Yeah. I tried to do it. I had a meeting this morning um, for my job. So I thought I'd have some stuff to do later. So I thought I'd do it today instead of tonight. So today's my story. And the question is, what birthday do you remember most and why? And I was thinking about, okay, first, I remember that my first. There's two ones that I remember. First, my parents. I don't know, for some reason, would forget my birthday all the time. It got to the point. I think I personalized it that maybe I was just a bad person. So I didn't feel it was them that was. I felt that I was a burden on them, and they were just too busy. You know what I mean? And it was crazy because my father's birthday is like 4 days after mine, 3 days after mine. So like, how you gonna celebrate my father's birthday but you forgot my birthday? But I also think that a lot of it personally was that they were very angry at me, my presence, period. But my 16th birthday, no, my 15th birthday, when I was 14, I kicked out at 13. So then when I got kicked out, I was in the streets for a minute, and after a while, my mom she left my dad to find a place for me, and then that was that summer, my summertime. My mom brought me in, and she's like, "I got a place, but now you're an adult, so you're gonna have to get a job." So I was working all that time. Well, halfway through that, before the school started, I wanted to go back to Chester, but I haven't wanted to go back to Chester from the first day they took me away from Chester. I always asked them, when all the abuse and all that, like, why don't you just send me back? I don't understand why you guys even have me here. My mom's like, no, it's not gonna happen. So finally, after I kicked out, she got that place. She said, I'm gonna send you back to Philly. So I'm like, okay. And I wasn't even, like, I didn't think about it. I was just like, finally, you know what I mean? And when I got there, I didn't realize that um, she sent me there because she wanted to go back with my father, back to the house. So I didn't know that I was there. I was there for a long time. So my school year started there in Philly also, and my birthday's in September. It was like right after the school started, and I didn't get nothing. I didn't hear nothing from them on my birthday. I didn't hear from nobody. They didn't call for me. Nothing. You know what I mean? And like a couple days later, maybe around my father's birthday, then my mom hit me up. I was like, I forgot your birthday. My bad. My bad. I'm going to send you something. So then she sent me a radio. And I just thought, like, how you gonna forget your son's birthday? How you gonna forget your brother's birthday? How you gonna forget? You know what I mean? But then after a while, it became so often that, like, I wouldn't even bring it up. You know how people are like, yo, my birthday's coming up. I wouldn't even bring it up because I already know. So I would just like skeet through it. I wouldn't even like. I would just move on. Like, you know, I don't want to have to deal with these motherfuckers trying to remember. So I would just forget about my birthday. You know, if it's coming up, I would just know it's something personal that I need to do, not for anybody else. So when that birthday, the 15th, when I became 15, I was really like heated. Not that I was heated, but I was by myself with my aunt. I don't even think my aunt knew that it was my birthday. It was just like weird. Like I'm like out in the middle of nowhere. They sent me back home, and like you forget about my birthday. And then I think it was when I had my 25th birthday. I was in Alaska, and I was in the streets. I was in the streets, but I also had a job and I had a girlfriend, and I was so depressed that I wasn't doing what I wanted to do with my life. Like I was depressed. I wasn't like I wasn't into music. I don't think I had any music I had done yet. I hadn't done any acting. I hadn't done any comedy. I was just like a regular dude with my girlfriend. I was so depressed. Like, I'm getting older. I hate the life that I have. So I just went, I think that's just me though. Like, I just hid from everybody. It was me and my girlfriend. I just remember her constantly trying to cheer me up while I was like, man, fuck this. Like, I'm on this weak ass shit. I was done with Alaska too. Like, I've been here all this fucking long. The whole time, like, damn, I'm just getting older. Like, I'm gonna just die here in this weak ass shit. Not that it was really weak ass shit, but I never, the things that I wanted to do, I hadn't done them yet, and I felt ashamed, you know what I mean? And only because I had been on the streets since like 13, and then when I come back to Alaska, like, first when I came back, like, most of my peers were gone. They went to college, you know what I mean? And I'm still here. And you know who's back, who's still there when everyone else went to college? The people that really weren't doing shit in school. You know what I mean? We're all bound to just, it's downhill from here. You know what I mean? So I'm here with the kids from the remedial classes and shit. And I was just depressed. But I think at that time, that was when they were all coming back. You know what I mean? They're all coming back from college. And you're still like in the streets and like you got a regular job. You know what I mean? But my girlfriend, like, it's in and out all the time and shit. Just really sad. You know, so those 2 birthdays to me, like I said, my family forgot all my birthdays, and it wasn't like a big deal. You know what I mean? There was a point when don't know the exact time, but there was a point when I just ceased to become. They didn't want me part of that family anymore, so they mentally just started moving me out. Emotionally, just pretend that I didn't exist in that family. You know what I mean? They give my sister my room. They would all the things that you would do to get rid of someone without having to get rid of them. And that's why I feel like we just I after a while you get tired of like chasing them. Like, nigga, who are y'all niggas? You know what I mean? Like, so those birthdays too were the most memorable ones to me. I really like the 25 because my